How's it going, everybody? It's your boys, Dorkiest Guy. That felt a little better the second time. We're going to be talking about the events coming for this week. The Gifted Week of Old Man Logan Trial event. And I don't like the unlock method for Pandapool, which is why you see the thumbnail in front of you. Scotty, how do you feel about arena unlocks?
I hate them. It's so stupid. It makes arena worse than it already is.
Yeah, it's pretty unfun in my opinion, but we're not going to let that hold us back. Let's have some fun talking about these events. Starting with the Sinister Strike, which is my understanding is a web milestone.
Yeah, it's a web milestone that so far, and like I don't know if I'm going to hear back from them until it starts. But when I had a look at it like Saturday morning, like I feel like the points are off. Either like spend one incursion energy should be 10 points, or battle and blitz should be 10 points, because like even if you do the 50 cores of the incursion energy every day, so the 450s, you still have to blitz 5 times, like 5 rotations a day for 7 days to do this web milestone that really doesn't give you very much. So like usually the web milestone is a lot more friendly, I guess. But usually, sometimes when they have the incursion energy aspect, it's not friendly.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like we really need to be able to get all the mission supplies in this. So I do feel like someone just forgot a 0 somewhere. So like, if battle and blitz became 10 points, then you don't have to spend any cores on incursion energy, and it's only 1 rotation a day, which I think is a lot lower player friendly, so that was what I suggested. But I don't know if they're going to change it, but this could be a very heavy blitz event, or core event on incursion energy, depending on where you want to split your stuff, I guess. But I'm hopeful it changes, but it may not.
Yeah, I kind of feel like every time they do an incursion event aspect to incursion energy aspect to an event, they forget that you get half as much energy, not just for time, but also for the actual cores used. But being that we need 100,000, oh no, this is for a different thing. Well, this is for the quick rumbles, right? There we go. Being that we need 5,000 points over 7 days is pretty extensive, actually. So, like you, I kind of hope, I'm just fixing the order around. Like you, I kind of hope that they fix this out to make it a lot easier, especially because over these 7 days, we're also having the launch of Old Man Logan and a lot of other events that are going to be happening in the interim. So it's kind of weird for it to take up as much time as it would be to battle and blitz that many times. But
usually the blitz web milestones are pretty easy, and they've made them much easier lately. So I do just feel like someone forgot a 0, so maybe they'll add it.
Hopefully you're right. So let's not dwell on that one too much, because that'll get us blood boiling already. Let's instead talk about the black, white, and red all over. Get ready for Pandapool. Aren't you guys excited for this event? Scotty, tell us about this event, would you?
So it is interesting because I don't think they've had the raid aspect in the arena orb event part before, or recently at least. But anyway, so it is raiding just once using your Spider Society characters. So I kind of like, I don't know what the free claims are going to be, and like the arena payout, like I don't know what the drops for Pandapool will be from those orbs. But I just gave kind of 2 examples of like if you're top 1 with like a full maxed out Spider Society versus the free to play like aspect, because I think most people had Peter at 5 yellow, like with passes and stuff like that in the events, and also he was in the most recent orb for the current event.
Right.
So, but like most won't have Pav or Penny more than 4 stars. So I left those at just like using them once at like under 5. And then like I just said arena payout, just like so you could see kind of the difference between Spider Society levels.
Right.
But like then once I know what the free claims are, I'll try to do like a breakdown like I usually do of like the different arena rankings. Like I think the monthly items are still going to be very easy for everyone to get, and the 40 Pandapool shards should still be easy to get, as long as I think you're probably top 1,000 in your arena. So I wouldn't stress too much about those. It's just I don't know where you're going to get on like the final milestones until I know what the free claims are.
Yeah, let's talk about the Pandapool shards aspect for a second. So in this event, he is 100 shard unlock, keep that in mind. We're getting, like you said, what is this, 40 Pandapool shards? So we're hoping that in that orb from the arena, that it is guaranteed shards. And how much do you think should be guaranteed as a base drop? Like 4 shards base to make sure everyone gets the unlock? Because they seem to be going more and more towards just getting the unlock. It's very rare now that we get free-to-play release, a 4-star character immediately. We tend to get it pretty quickly through passes on the free play side and in events in the next patch. They kind of shower us. Like we've been getting a lot of Superior 6 shards since they came out. Then now we've been starting to get a lot of Leader shards and Cabal shards. So what do you expect as far as guaranteed Pandapool shards from the arena, given past events?
I mean, we're going to get 5 orbs from the web milestone, and then depending on where you are in arena, like, you might get, like, 1.5 a day. So, like, I would hope that it's going to give you at least 8 to 10, but I think that may be
optimistic. Yeah. All right, but there's also another aspect of this event. That's going to be the leaderboards, where they're going to be giving away those diamonds for Pandapool. Now, it seems that they are holding on to the diamond promotions for characters that they auction off here, even if they're not Dark Diamond characters. But honestly, the people that have the 7-star Panda right away, who can actually use the diamonds, are probably the same people that will compete in this sort of leaderboard anyway. How do you feel about this new kind of system for the biggest of upgrades to characters?
I don't like it because these are non-dark promotion characters. So, like, I don't like that. One, they're not going to be in the store for a while, so like when you may get them up to 7, we don't know what the timeline of them getting in there is. Like we had that Quicksilver Diamond event how long ago, and he's still not in the store.
Yeah,
for dark promotion credits, but like they just haven't given us a timeline of when like Penny is going to be in there. Is it going to be weeks, months? Because like eventually you're going to get her to 7 and maybe want some diamonds on her and not even have the option.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And then there's also the what is that? Crimson. Oh my god, I can't say that word. The Crimson Compounds, the Crimson Pathogens. How do we feel about this particular gear going out? Like say 50 of each to top 1 and 3%. How do we feel about that?
I mean, that's been the usual. I think it's the way to keep people going. Though the people that like are going to be in the top of the leaderboard are probably the ones that are already through Dark Dimension, don't need it. But
oh, yeah. Definitely. All right, and then sorry, I jumped ahead here. Here we go. So then we got the Machines of War Alliance milestones. This is going to be our Alliance event for the week. Yes, it is. Battle in War earned Allied Supply Orb Fragments and Machines of War. So what are we looking at for this particular event?
So far, I really hate this event because if you look at the rewards for it, they have included the monthly items, including the mercenary contract, all the way into the paid milestones.
Ooh.
So I looked at this and I just went, is this like a fuck up? Because like usually it doesn't go this far, and like obviously people are not going to be getting the later milestones because look at all that gold and stuff there.
Yeah.
So then I went and looked at where we are as far as monthly tracking, because like maybe we don't need it. And so what I'm looking at now is we probably won't need it, but I don't know what they're going to be doing because we kind of have this like half week of the event left after this. So we'll have another quick rumble that should contribute to it. And like I think there might be another event that's going to contribute to it, because when I looked at it,
so while you look for that, let me speak to this a little bit. I really dislike this because there's some big spenders that like to chill in kind of like regular alliances, and they don't want to be in Onslaught, they don't want to be in Legion, whatever the case may be. So their alliances probably don't get this deep unless they pull out the big boy wallet and do it for them, right? And so this is another way to consolidate people.
Is this way of dealing with the ranked rewards?
Well, it is. It for sure is. It is to, in my opinion, this is to get like big spenders to consolidate together so that they can make sure that they're getting this extra mercenary contracts. They are a part of that monthly meta leaderboard system. So I really dislike this. This is really bad in my opinion. I didn't even notice this. Good job bringing that to my attention. I'm going to bring this up to them because I think this is really unhealthy for the game, actually. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about that one. But sorry, continue your thoughts. We also have some good character shards in here, at least.
The thing is, it doesn't surprise me because this isn't the first time that in the Alliance events they've had the monthly items as kind of like extra. And like the mercenary contract is a big ticket item though, so I was surprised to see that. But like the mission supplies, like this isn't the first time that those smaller items were there. But like when I looked at like the final kind of half week that we have left, like we only need an extra like 20k points. So if there is one event, I think they could easily give it to us there.
Okay.
So I don't think that they're needed to complete the monthly, but I just don't know what the next blog is going to have for basically the last kind of, I think it's like 4 days of the month, because it doesn't end until the 3rd of June.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, that'll lead us to something that is happening, I guess, every weekend you were telling me about, right? The Merc's Golden Bounty. So this is something that it's a new thing they're trying, I suppose, where we got to blitz with the team during the weekend a certain amount of times, and we get gold. But this is kind of impossible to math out and direct you guys because it lasts so long. People are going to be gaining stars as the different iterations appear. So it's really hard to guide you guys, except to say like, hey, this is going to be extra gold.
Just make sure you do it is the biggest thing, because it's Saturday and Sunday. It's 2 separate milestones. So you need to make sure you do it on the Saturday and on the Sunday. And you need to blitz with them 5 times. So you can either just do it all at once with core refreshes, which is what I did because I didn't want to like come back and do it a couple times. But like there's different like levels of this, and so it still is kind of just bonus gold for everybody, but it is a lot less for people that only have Deathpool and Deadpool unlocked currently.
Yes.
Because that's like 750k gold versus a person who has Dakin and Pandapool unlocked at 6. They're getting over 5 million gold. If they have them unlocked at 5, they're getting 4 million gold. So like it is a bit of a difference, but over time, like next week, people are going to get Old Man Logan. So if you have him at 4 stars, that's an extra 500 points per milestone. If you get him at 5, then it's 1,000. So then that's going to get you further. So I kind of broke it down just like the initial, what it would look like for people at different levels. And also just showed kind of the awakened abilities. So this is for the Old Man Logan Ultimate Awakened ability. The good news is I think everyone is going to get this as long as you play the game and unlock these characters and remember to do it, every Saturday and Sunday. Because already you're getting 20 awakened abilities this weekend, and then realistically, like next weekend, you're probably going to have Old Man Logan, so you're probably going to get an extra 5 or 10 depending. And then you're going to unlock Pandapool, which is going to get you even further, and then you'll be getting like 30 to 40 twice a weekend. So I think everyone's going to get the 200. It's just because this is over 8 weeks. It's like 2 every week for 8 weeks, so it's 16 total that you're getting these from. But people who unlock these guys with offers or even max them out right away, there's going to be a huge difference in the amount of gold you get. So like if you start out with them at 7 yellow right away, and you do it every weekend, you're going to have over 200 million gold from this, versus other people are obviously not going to get that much. It might end up much less, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Let me put a little bit of perspective on that as well, though. The kind of player who buys a character up to 7 stars probably buys the gold anyway. It's cheaper to buy that much gold than to buy the character shards, right? And the character
shards, but if
you're
going to buy them anyway,
yes.
this is actually just like a bonus. And like obviously people who do that are probably also the ones that are buying a bunch of Crimson gear in the store, so it is going to help replenish that. So I think this is their way of kind of like you're gonna get more gold more and more every week from this, so I think it still is a positive for everybody, but it just increases the FOMO for everybody even more, and I will not be surprised if we see this happen with future teams.
So let me play contrarian here, play a weird role I don't really like to play. Is this not Scopely sacrificing money from the people they know they'll get money from? the people that buy 7-star characters are sacrificing gold offers those players would buy, right? To try and entice other people who are less inclined to spend money. So is this them trying to be nice, or is this like this is a really weird thing that's happening here, that they're giving away 200 million gold to super krakens who would buy gold offers, and at least giving something away to everybody else? Weird.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is potentially going to motivate people that maybe wouldn't have bought an offer or bought as many offers to get them up early so they can start cashing in earlier. Like, it definitely is a great FOMO method.
Okay, well, there you go. And guys, to round this off, we do have a quick rumble coming in with the Secret Defenders. Nothing crazy here, just use your Secret Defenders to get in there. I did unlock Blackout on the baby account, so you can look forward to a video detailing that. Long story short, if you want to get ahead of it before I get the video, because it probably won't happen until next week. First to know is difficulty 10, basically all the packs turned on except for the ones that mess with your buffs. And you need to have at least like a level 75 Gear Tier 14 Extreme team, and like level 75/80 Gear Tier 14/Gear Tier 15 Superior 6 team with Vulture and Mysterio on the sides. But that's going to be it for this event video, guys. I do want to give a quick shout out to something that me and Scotty are going to be doing going forward. So will also be doing a second video today about the power rankings for the top Marvel Strike Force alliances in the war mode. This was a torch that was being carried by Pathfinder and Reaper. They got harassed too much, but me and Scotty were forged in the fire, and we're ready to fight everybody who disagrees with us, and we're ready to ruffle feathers. But if you watch this video, you're not going to watch that video, and you have some sort of insane, crazy, Hail Mary, awesome warplay that happens, go ahead, copy that footage, make sure you upload it to YouTube, send me the link, and I could get featured in this video. It's going to be happening every 2 weeks at the war payout, and it's going to be shaking up pretty fun. This is a video that I think a lot of people had fun with when Pathfinder and Reaper were doing it, and we're going to try and bring it to the masses, right? Yes, this is where you reply normally.
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you
Bye.
guys next week. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.